Ian is very social.
Yeah. I like socializing in one-on-one situations where I can have a deeper conversation. But if it's just about coffee or the day or the time or the weather, I'm like, I'm going to sit over there and breathe by myself.
If I don't talk to people, then I think they hate me.
Oh, really?
Probably.
How do you feel when no one sits next to you on an airplane?
I mean, that's the only good time that
you're not approachable?
That people don't want to sit
Why do you
next to
think
me.
it is that people don't want to sit next to you on airplanes?
I said my theory before was that people just think I look like a shooter.
Okay. I don't get this one because you pick your seat ahead of time.
No, Southwest.
He's talking
that's
about
right,
the
you
like
fly
free-for-all Southwest.
Yeah, Southwest, where you choose your own seat and people don't sit next to me, but also people didn't sit next to me at school. People don't sit next to me at lunch. Sometimes.
Really? At lunch?
Sometimes, yeah.
You talking about here or at school?
Here.
Literally,
we have like cafeteria style seating, and if I'm the first one to sit down in the row seats, people choose other seats.
Are you sure?
People choose other seats.
I think they're just
I'm just
intimidated.
saying-
Do you think it's because you're the boss man?
Yeah.
What do they have to be afraid of, Aaron? Look at me. What about me is intimidating?
I think you're just...
Maybe they're saving the seat for Anthony. You know, they just
Maybe.
know that you have.
Or
better
they're like, if I
friends.
sit there, I'm going to be talking about history and cars.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see today. We'll test it out today. Why don't you sit down first, and we'll see who takes a seat next to you.
Okay, we'll see. No, I think people do sit next to you. Just not on planes. Not even in the here.
People sit next to me if they're already sitting somewhere, and I go sit down next to them.
Do you actually notice when people
if
don't
I'm
sit
the
next
first one to the table, people will choose.
Well, then
other
don't be the
seats.
first one.
What's going on in
What
your
do you
mind?
want me to do?
Wait.
Go later in the line.
Load up my food and then just
Don't
stand.
be the first one. In line.
I
I'll
have
do
to be.
that.
I have to be the first one in line because that's where you get the best selection of food.
Okay, but you could stall. You know, you could go to the kitchen. You can get a nice little, like, LaCroix.
This doesn't fix
Survey
the
the
problem,
area.
Aaron. People don't want to sit next to me.
Wait, Ian, what's going on in your mind when you notice? Like, are you noticing people aren't sitting next to you and you're thinking about it?
It's sad.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Are you thinking, no one sit next to me?
Yes.
No one sit next to me.
It's sad.
You really think about it?
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
Because I sit down and then everyone goes sits down somewhere else.
That's so funny. I'm like, peace and quiet when no one sits next to me.
No. It's a national tragedy.
More than the Challenger exploding.
More than the Challenger explosion.
If you could go back in time and stop one tragedy, it would be no one sitting next to you
Yeah,
at
you
lunch.
fix
Yeah.
that.
Yes. I'd fix that. It's mean.
See,
I stand up for my dogs.
So eat lunch with Ian, guys.
Please.
I think
eat
this
lunch
video
with
needs to
me.
be a campaign. I think this whole series, Lunchtime with Smosh, should be really about lunchtime with Ian.
Please have lunchtime with me. If you see me, okay. This is an invitation. I would not ordinarily invite strangers to invade my personal space, but if you see me at a mall, in the food court, and
in the food court specifically,
and I'm eating in the food court, you have permission to eat with me
if you're alone.
Wow.
if I'm alone.
If you're alone, and if there's an
If
open
I'm alone
seat,
in a food court, there's an empty seat, and I am and I look a little lonely. You have permission.
how do they know you're lonely? What kind of
You'll
cues?
see it on my face.
Is there a cue that you get? Can you show me? Can you show me?
Small tier.
Can you just show me what that looks like?
Small tier, little bites of food, constantly like looking around.
Just looking so baby girl. It just looks like you're being baby girl.
If
right?
Ian's alone in a mall food court eating, please record that and post that to the
Also,
internet.
call the cops. There's probably
And let us know. DM me and
probably
Anthony.
in a serious
Mental
crisis.
How often do you eat at a food court in a mall at all, regardless of if you're alone or not?
Depends on how well this show does. So please keep watching. please keep watching Lunchtime with Smosh.
The podcast.
Yeah, it's really like you're doing a good thing for my mental health.
Ian's mental health is riding on the success of the show.
My mental health is on the line here. And I need you to keep watching this show, because if you don't, I will end up in a food court at a mall.
Alone with a seat next to you.
And you will have to sit next to me, and you will not enjoy it.
I think you're going to have to look over your shoulders when you go to a food court, because there's going to be a line of people waiting to sit next to you.
Okay.